Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. It looks like we've got a new Galactic War major order, although it doesn't really make any sense. Check this out. It is with the TCS securing our citizens' lives, now we can secure their economic future by culling the Terminid population and harvesting the E710 they provide. Of course, 710 upside down. It spells oil, and the Terminids are made of it, and it powers our jump drives on the ships, the FTL drives. So, yeah, it's literally oil. Anyway, it says, liberate Fori Prime and Zagon Prime, and you'll get 35 medals for this. Now, you'll notice, that is Fori Prime. It is not liberated at all. In fact, we can't even go there. So we need to capture these two planets first to then push forward into this, I would presume. And then over here, we've only got Hellmire, and then, yeah, Zagon Prime's at the top there. But what's interesting about this is I don't think... there must be more to this, because it's a 2-hour... Well, it's a 3-day, but it's 2 hours. It's a 3-day, a 2 days and 19-hour order. Like, surely something else has got to happen, because what happened here is this got completed super fast. The TCS was set up, and then we're already pushing into these planets and starting to take them. If you come over to the Automaton front, we've already taken Drapnir. That is ours. It belongs to us. So this entire sector is now ours, the Tsar sector. This means we can push into the Severin sector, try and get Malevelon Creek back. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I was Jeol, I would have straight up gone for the Malevelon Creek memes. I'd have just made this the major order, because this would have been funnier, I think, for the community, because we've destroyed the bugs. The bugs are just useless. People are starting to do this, though. I mean, there's 150,000 over here, and then, well, only 23,000 there, but that would mean, where are they? Astanu, this is going to get liberated fairly quickly, I think. Yeah, that's going to get liberated. Crimsica probably needs more Helldivers on it to make that actually get liberated. It looks... Is that actually going up 1,000? Yeah, it's going up slightly. It needs more Helldivers. But basically, remember, if you want to do the Galactic War quick, just go to the planets where the most Helldivers are. In this case, I presume we capture both of these, and then we get onto that. However, I don't know. I just would have sent us to Malevelon Creek. Let's go fight the bots. But the question is, what nefarious plan does Jeol have for us? Because he must have a plan. He's got to have a plan. He's not up at Cyberstan still, is he? No. There's nobody in Cyberstan. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you can find Helldivers. So here, there's 909 Helldivers in the Tsar sector. What this will be is just people orbiting the planets, probably orbiting Drapnir, and they haven't actually left yet. So, yeah, that's generally what that is. But if you find somebody in a sector where what we actually haven't had access to, that's when questions need to be asked. But yeah, there's the major order. It's a bit of a weird one, this is. It's not as crazy as other orders are, and I think this might just be a little stopgap. They're going to give us this order for maybe a day, and then something else is going to happen, because yeah, if I was Jeol, I'd be planning something ridiculous. Also, remember, are the Illuminate about to come from this direction? Could they be coming from the Gellert sector? Oh dear, maybe. I love it. I love this game. Okay, I've got more info here, because this is more complex than at first I thought. So if you go to helldivers.io, it will show you the galactic map, and that's where I've taken this screenshot from. But crucially, it shows you the supply lines, and this is where... Well, it's basically the paths that you have to take to capture planets. Now, at the top, you can see I've hovered over Zagon Prime. Look how difficult it is to get to that planet. We actually have to go through the other objective planet, which is the orange one, through like 2 more planets. This is going to take a long time actually to capture this. So, bit of an odd order. This must be an order that Jeol has given us just to slow us down, because there's a lot of liberation that needs to take place here. So yeah, I thought this was a bit cool though, because it's a bit more added context. And actually, the game doesn't do a very good explanation of this. So I wish this was just in the game anyway. But yeah, go to helldivers.io if you ever get confused, and it will show you how to best go about completing the Galactic War. Now, I'm going to be honest, this post on Reddit triggered me, and I just wanted to report this person and just tell them to get lost and get out of the game. Stop shooting at every goddamn thing you see. No. The answer to that is no. Do not do that. Keep shooting at everything you see. Remember, guys, this is a game that if you're playing it in some sort of, you know, super try-hard, sweaty group, and you just want to do objectives as fast as possible to get your rewards as fast as possible, fair enough. But where this game really excels is those moments of sheer carnage where things are just absolutely breaking down because maybe somebody is engaging for too long. Maybe more mobs are spawning and we're getting overwhelmed and it's like a fight to the death, and then we have to adapt our strategies. That's what makes this game interesting, not just distilling it down to some sort of boring, like, XP run. Nobody wants that, right? Look at this, though. They say the main point of this game is the objectives. You don't get any XP from trying to fight everything you come across. Wrong. The main point of the game is to have fun. Especially in higher difficulties, XP comes from the objectives you complete, not the thousands of enemies that you effing shoot. Oh dear. But it's fun as hell to do that. Engage only when necessary, unless it's an easier difficulty. Use your radar to try and avoid patrols. If a bug hole pops up that's not near the objective, you don't have to sit there and fight it. You can literally run away from the enemies. They'll just despawn. It's wasting time and ammo. The same thing applies to the autos. Okay, rant over. No, this post is literally everything wrong with modern gaming. Get lost. The enjoyment is killing stuff in this game. It is fighting the unwinnable battles. It is those awesome extractions. These are the players I don't want to be grouped with. Honestly, it's such a terrible mindset. And on the flip side, these are the players that you actually want to be grouped with. So look at this. Meta is irrelevant, and I'm tired of pretending that it is. This is my message to everyone, especially new players, who might feel pushed to play only the best of the best gear and strats. It's a PvE game. There is no leaderboards. There is no MMR. There is no reward for the highest kill count. The last stratagem is unlocked at level 25. 90% of ship upgrades have relatively low impact to justify speedrunning them ASAP. Maybe with the exception of the Eagle upgrade, because having, like, you know, extra Eagle strikes is pretty good. Anyway, the fastest way to contribute to planet liberation is speedrunning trivial missions where your loadout does not matter. After reaching level 50 with every possible upgrade, there is no other goal in the game but to have fun. Dare I say it, it is the ultimate goal even before that. And it is. This is the thing you've got to take away from this game. And it's crazy to me that we see things like the other post I just covered and this sort of like ultra try-hard, sweaty gamer mentality, which is we need to get the most rewards as fast as possible, and they're actually missing the point of this game, which is just to sit down and have a fun experience over a couple of missions. And that is what it's about. Take weapons, take whatever you like. Yeah, I made actually a tier list recently where I went into detail on what I think some of the better stratagems were compared to others. But I also say in that video, just take whatever the hell you want, you know, provided you're just playing the game and actually actively contributing to completing objectives, fighting enemies, keeping your teammates alive and reinforcing them. You're just it's gonna be fine. There is literally, yeah, there's bad loadouts you can take compared to other loadouts, but it's all about having fun at the end of the day. If I've got a guy on my team who wants to run a crazy flame build, let him do it. They've got the incendiary grenade, the flamethrower, the napalm strike. Just let them do it, you know, whatever. They're still going to be effective to some degree. It's not just like, oh, you ain't got the railgun, you ain't got the shield pack, get out of the game, which was the case when the game launched. You know, the first couple of weeks were basically that. Obviously, that got changed. They got nerfed. But we are starting to move into another sort of phase of the game, I feel now, where there are things people are starting to say, like, oh, you know, you need to take a mech on the extraction missions, the eradication missions, sorry, or, you know, having a mech for extraction is pretty strong and all of that. Honestly, you don't need them. Yeah, they do make it easier, but you don't need them. You know, you can run other builds. I think the moral of the story here, guys, is just play the game to have fun. Play the game to win. Don't get me wrong. Don't mess about. Don't team kill people. Don't do stupid stuff. And, you know, I'll say this as well. I actually think this game is better when players are together. Like, I spent quite a few games thinking, right, I can see my team are doing well. What I'm going to do is run over here and try and find the super samples or try and find, you know, some other objective that I can just solo, get us better rewards. But actually, if you just follow your team around, you get involved in massive firefights. It's more interesting. And also, you've got that thing of your teammates might kill you accidentally. You might kill them accidentally. But you can reinforce them. Or you can stand like shoulder to shoulder fighting back waves of enemies. And surely that's what this game is all about, right? I do not at any point subscribe to this thing about you should absolutely be just sterilizing the game down to just one singular meta build against whatever enemy, just going in to try and complete objectives as fast as possible and just getting out, because that is not fun. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're still enjoying Helldivers 2. I know I am. I'm still pushing forward to get to level 50. What's happening to me is it's taking me so much time to make videos. I've got less time to play the game, but I suppose that's a good place to be. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and all of that good stuff. And I'll catch you Helldivers out there on the front lines, hopefully, getting this Galactic War Order done. See you on the next one. Toodaloo.